Do you ever grapple with decisions? Winston Churchill called it the long road of agony. The agony Winston is describing is the period before deciding, the period when you are wringing your hands, paralyzed with should I or shouldn't I, but what if, and if then, what happens then? So, what do? Well, you make a pro and con list. You research ad nauseum. You spreadsheet it out. You ask 100 people. You ask your priest. You ask your gardener. You go to a medium to channel a 2,000-year-old guru. You flip a coin, you throw a dart, or you shake an 8-ball. And the favorite go-to, you don't decide at all. Nah, none of that. Let me tell you, more failure has been caused by indecision than poor decision. Jim Rohn called it the great thief of opportunity. The great thief of opportunity is not failure, it is indecision. So if you want to know who done it, who murdered your dreams, it was you. And the weapon that you used on you was indecision. So to do some homicide prevention here this morning, let me give you 4 filters to help you make great decisions easily and quickly. You ready? The first one is this decision a minor or a major? You want to quickly discern, is this a major decision or is this a minor one? You see, way too much major time is spent on minor decisions. What hair conditioner to buy, where to go to dinner, what hotel to stay in, which of the 36 choices of faucets do we buy for the remodeled bathroom? In the moment, they all seem so pressing, world-bending decisions, but they're not. Ask yourself one quick question. 5 years from now, will this decision significantly alter my life? If not, then it is a minor decision. So just decide and move on. Wasting any more time on it will significantly alter your life. The second filter is cost or worth. Ask yourself, how much does this decision cost? And not in dollars today, but in subtraction from your overall wealth. Understanding how compound interest work, I know every $1 today is worth $5 to me 20 years from now. So I know if, say, a shirt costs $50, it really cost me $250 in future wealth. That is the actual cost side. Now, my mentor Jim Rohn taught me to also evaluate decisions based on what something is worth. Not what does this book cost, but what could it be worth to me? Not what is the cost of this seminar or training program, but what could it be worth to my future, to my health, to my wealth, to my ability to be an influencer, to make an impact, and to be valuable to others. You see, that dramatically changes the math equation. So back to the shirt purchase choice. I first recalculate the math of the cost by increasing it by 5 times. Then I recalibrate the worth. You see, sometimes the worth skyrockets over the cost, and sometimes not. The third decision filter is this. It's what you can use. It's called wish or glad. Simply filter your decision with this one question. Am I more likely to say, 1, I wish I had it, or 2, I'm glad I did? The answer hits you quickly and clearly. Jeff Bezos would call this regret minimization. When he was trying to decide whether to leave his high-paying, high-profile, cushy job at D.E. Shaw, one of the biggest, most well-respected hedge funds in the business, to take this leap into the abyss to start an online book-selling company from his garage, this was the simple question he asked himself. When I am 80 years old, will I regret not trying to start this company? Yes or no? His answer was quite clear. Here's how Jeff stated it in his own words. I knew that when I was 80, I was not going to regret having tried this. I was not going to regret trying to participate in this thing called the internet that I thought was going to be a really big deal. I knew that if I failed, I wouldn't regret that either. But I knew that the one thing I might regret is not ever having tried. And the last filter that I will offer you is good wolf or bad wolf. You know the Cherokee tale that I've told you before, that there are 2 wolves living inside each of us. One is the best of who we are, our strength, our character, our core values, our love, our kindness. And the other is the worst of who we are, our fears, doubts, our needy ego, desperate for attention, acceptance, and validation, etc. So the question to ask yourself is, what choice would my good wolf make? That is essentially evaluating the decision through your core values, through the best of who you are and who you want to become. Either one of those filters, or a combination thereof, will help you make great decisions quickly, easily, and without guilt and anxiety. I think they will help you. Then the other side of Winston Churchill's quote on the long road of agony is, once the decision is made, he said, all the agony goes away instantly. You see, it is the indecision that causes the agony, not the decision itself. Okay, so write down your key takeaways in your Darren Daily Journal and share in the comments which decision filter you like the best, deciding whether it's a minor or a major, differentiating between the cost or the worth, the wish or glad regret minimization one, or evaluating it from the perspective of the good wolf or the bad wolf. Tell us that in the comments below.
Hey there.